Hello, it's the SeahawksFan with a massive Master League video using complete Zygarde. Definitely been out for quite a while, but finally I have gotten all of these cells I need. And I'm going to be pairing it with my trusty Shadow Mewtwo and also Solgaleo in the lead. Pretty helpful Pokemon, able to get those guaranteed debuffs using Psychic Fangs. And we have a good lead up against Origin Dialga. Unfortunately, they did grab a shield from me, but it's fine. We do have Groudon to come in, which is not awful. We're going to bring in Shadow Mewtwo. And we are just going to shield up the Precipice Blades. They do bring in a Mewtwo, and we are going to go for Side Strike. Is Side Strike going to land? It does not, but it grabs a shield. They should know this is another Side Strike, but they do not want to take the damage. And now, I'd be scared in this position, but I do have the Zygarde, the full, complete Zygarde. Now, I've done a lot of walking and invested a lot of XL candies into this thing, so it is incredibly powerful. And I did make an amazing catch on that Side Strike. And we have Groudon coming back, which, let's see how much Precipice Blades does to this thing. It takes 3 Precipice Blades to take out a full health, complete Zygarde. Now, definitely get this thing, even if it's just for Ultra League, because it is fantastic for Ultra League. Although, I did get a good enough one, as you can see, to the side of the battles, showing you my team. Team should have already been shown, but we do have the Yveltal, which is something I expected to find. Now, with 2 weeks of Master League, going to be using Complete Zygarde the whole time and pairing it up with other level 50 legendaries and other level 50s I have. Definitely going to try some Spice, but for now, early in the season, and I do want to try and go up in rating. Now, I'm definitely not the best battler, otherwise I would be an expert or legend. And I did fail to reach veteran last season, but this season, if I don't make it to at least veteran, then that is just me being a bad gamer. And Purified, back to the battles. Just the bulk of Zygarde is just unreal. Able to grab the Mewtwo's last shield, and I'm even forcing them to throw. They could have just... I had a move charged up on my Shadow Mewtwo. So even if they had back-to-back moves, I still win. Another decent lead up against Dragonite. Probably best to just go straight for the guaranteed defense drop, just to be able to increase the slight damage you do get from Value Fang. And I did get them to swap into Metagross. And, Metagross does not want to go up against Shadow Mewtwo. Even without the defense drop, it just gets one shot by Shadow Ball, which I should just save the energy. Okay, Dragonite return, not too surprised. Can grab a shield with Side Strike. Going to commit another shield to the Mewtwo. This may be a Zygarde video, but Shadow Mewtwo is still one of the best things to use Master League. We have an Origin Palkia. Origin Palkia versus Complete Zygarde. Who wins this matchup? Spatial Rend is not enough. And I go for the full Earthquake over Knockout. Overkill. And that is not a fully excelled Origin Palkia. So if that was level 50, then I may have gotten taken out. Not sure, though. Definitely would have had to at least throw on the crunch if I could throw a move. But we have a good lead up against Dialga. I call the Iron Head, which is nice. They didn't want to debuff themselves and try and just get some big damage on my Lion. Level 40 Solgaleo is putting in the work with this team. And it's pretty important to... It's pretty handy to have this thing for the fairies. People are actually willing to shield up Psychic Fangs because of the threat of a Iron Head knockout. And they've debuffed themselves once again. Shadow Mewtwo comes in and it can survive a Moonblast, which is very nice. But also got to be careful with them bringing something in to just Dragon Tail you down and snipe you. And I was paying attention and I saw the Metagross survive just long enough. Had I thrown Side Strike right away, they may have known it was Side Strike. But Zygarde, it takes multiple Meteor Mashes to take out this beast. Earthquake's not enough, which is fine. Just gonna shield up. Not just don't need to play a game of flexing a shield. We got an Excadrill. This thing is annoying for the Solgaleo. They get to a drill run before I have a Psychic Fangs ready. That's a little annoying, but good to know. They do bring in Gyarados. And, I mean, I should have swapped sooner, but it's fine. Not going to commit my last shield to Solgaleo. I'm definitely going to be understanding more how to use Zygarde. But, I mean, it's so good. But in Master League, I mean, if you don't get the right alignment with what team you use, definitely can just be a loss. Especially when you are up against experienced battlers who know what is needed to be done. They do bring in the Excadrill. They don't want to take the crunch on that Mewtwo. I'm just going to use Solgaleo to take that energy. Did lose all its energy, but it's fine. I have a shield and I have my own Shadow Mewtwo. Just using my win condition of getting to the move first on my Mewtwo to take them out. Now we have a Shadow Metagross. Let's see what they do. Are they going to be swapping out? Gonna go for the defense drop just in case they do stay in. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they only had Meteor Mash, which, beautiful. Beautiful to only have Meteor Mash, and this Magnezone is in a awful position. Flash Cannon. Yeah, complete Zygarde. Says bye-bye to this Magnezone. Now let's see what comes in. Is it the Metagross that comes back? Magnezone, Metagross, well, Shadow Metagross and Magnezone, pretty cool to see that. And the final Pokemon is Groudon, Shiny Groudon. Now they're going to shield up a crunch, which is fantastic. Going to bring in my Solgaleo to get the defense drops just to soften this Groudon up. I still have 2 shields. Expecting just a Fire Punch. And I'm going to ignore this. Nope. I'm just going to shield the Fire Punch. Put the out. Didn't need a shield, I don't think. But it's fine. Win's a win. Only needed 2 Pokemon. And now we have a Garchomp, which is a Dragon Tail Garchomp, which is fantastic. I threw 1 Dragon Tail before they had a Sand Tomb ready. But they're just going to leave. I do call that Side Strike they threw is too fast. And I am good enough IVs to survive. I thought I would have been able to throw my second one first, but it's fine. I have Zygarde. I have the complete Transformer, the Power Ranger machine, the Zorg, Power Ranger Zorg. And I'm going to just bring in a Solgaleo, soften them up. And they are trying to, they really needed to get my shields with Fire Punch. But I knew the win condition, and I was not scared to just let go moves. Now let's see, is it going to be Precipice Blades? It is. Heavy hitting Precipice Blades. And they do not have anything to threaten me. Although, dropping my defense when they don't have another Pokemon that has too much fast move pressure. I mean, it was a good try, but I knew enough to win the game. And a complete sweep from Zygarde in that battle. It's a menace. Definitely going to be pairing up Zygarde with Origin Palkia and Origin Dialga, because that is going to be powerful. Although I'm going to have to save Dialga for the fairies. I'm going to see so many Togekisses with that team lined up, but Giratina, get wrecked. And a Togekiss. Now the game's still broken and it's tough to see. Well, you can't see what's the actual change, but it is a defense drop. I know from Crunch experience. And that was massive, able to get some nice damage on this Togekiss. I do call an Aura Sphere, and they do bring in Melmetal. Now, as long as I've had the Shadow Mewtwo level 50, I've so often used it to go up against Melmetals. And I know I can just go for Side Strikes, get some nice damage. And they're not going to be able to farm me down at this point even, without taking a third Side Strike. And the Fire Fang is just enough. And, Togekiss knew it was over. Now, I am going to continue doing routes for Zygarde because, may as well. And actually, I have enough routes nearby that are convenient enough. And I mean, it is 1,000 Stardust per route. So taking a path that I would already be fine taking, for me, is just convenient enough. And being able to get Pampours spawns. It was really fun being able to get White Basculin spawns from Senator. I wish Basculins would just be more consistently available from the routes. But it is a good place for regionals. At least the monkeys are doing pretty good right now. Lugia, one of the better counters. Zygarde getting wrecked by having its defense drop so much. Going to bring in Shadow Mewtwo to close out this battle. And, I mean, it's just so good. And I knew I could just overfarm energy. And this Metagross had survived just long enough so I can just reach this Side Strike for the Dragonite. And that's a wrap to the video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps out the channel a lot. But subscribe is also very helpful. And definitely going to want to see a lot more complete Zygarde. See how far I can get up in the battle ratings during Master League. Got a lot of other exciting Pokemon. Can't wait to pair up with Zygarde. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.